All right, live from my mom's basement, here's Johnny. And I got a really important thing to ask everybody tonight, man, because, it's going to be bound for glory, and I know a lot of us are looking forward to this, but there's just this one thing hanging out there, and I'm praying to God it doesn't happen. But we've been talking for weeks about the build-up between Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle. And it's really important for TNA to push Bobby Roode right now because they really could use another breakout star. Somebody that they can just inject right into that main event scene, help it become stronger. Here's my fear. Recently in an interview, Hogan buried the crap out of Bobby Roode, said he wasn't ready, he didn't have the right look for a champion, he was too green in the ring, etc. Now, Hogan went on to say that if anybody could be the future for TNA, that it would be Jeff Hardy. We've all seen that Jeff Hardy has come back. Hogan did say that if he could keep his act clean, Jeff Hardy would be the future for TNA. I'm afraid that they're going to get Jeff Hardy involved in this storyline with the title. And this is what's worrying me, is because in order for TNA to deliver a very impactful main event, this whole Kurt Angle Bobby Roode thing needs to go off without a hitch. There can't be any run-ins, there can't be any schmaz. It's got to be one guy pinning the other clean in the middle of the ring. And Bobby Roode needs this match. Otherwise, his career is probably going to go down the toilet. They've been doing really good with the video packages and the build-up and, the interviews and why this is important to him. It's his time right now. And whether or not Hulk Hogan believes in him, that doesn't mean that the rest of us TNA fans don't. You guys at TNA are trying to sell us a product and trying to be, a successful wrestling company. There's certain ways that you do that. I was really, really upset the other night when, in the middle of the ring, I can understand having James Storm come out to save his longtime tag team partner from an immortal beatdown. But why, oh why, are we going to have Jeff Hardy run in and save the day? It's almost like that was some kind of mental teaser. And then him and Jeff Jarrett backstage about how he's definitely going to be in Philadelphia. Well, pal, you're not on the card to have a match. So that means the only other thing that you could possibly do is either fuck up this title match or get involved in the Hulk Hogan Sting match. And, I don't care about Hulk Hogan and Sting, to be honest with you. I don't think that the result of that is going to really make or break this card either. But if you fuck with the title match tonight, Jeff Hardy, you are going to lose any amount of respect that I could have had for you. And it's really not going to help, TNA at all. They do not need you in the main event scene right now. They need to build Jeff Hardy back up as a super duper babyface, come back from nothing in order to get there. Maybe at next year's Bound for Glory if he can stay clean for that long. I don't have full confidence in that. After seeing what, him and his brother have done in the past year and really go downhill from there, it's a train wreck. These guys, I don't personally feel should be in wrestling anymore. Granted, the name Jeff Hardy is a pretty big draw, with certain age group of fans. Myself being, a fan during the Attitude Era, I definitely remember the impact that he and Matt had, But it was moreover with tag team wrestling. I've never really bought Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor. And that might be, just personal bias shining through clear as crystal, but Jeff Hardy doesn't need to be near this match tonight. He probably shouldn't even be at the event tonight. I know that they're trying to get, interest and hype and trying to promote this the best that they can. But having Hulkster come out and just bury Bobby Roode like he did in an interview right before the biggest pay-per-view that they have of the year, at a really important time right now for the company, especially, with the economy and the disarray that it's in. You're trying to give people a fucking chance to be interested in the product, and you're trying to give them a reason to buy this pay-per-view. Why would you bury Bobby Roode? Why wouldn't you put him over with so much hype? It just doesn't make any sense. And for them to book Jeff Hardy in a way that he was even involved with this segment on Thursday, it doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. So what I'm asking out there is, what do you think is going to happen? And What are your thoughts and your comments? And do you have any other questions running through your mind about the pay-per-view? I know I didn't talk about any of the other matches, but to me, that event tonight is all about Kurt Angle versus Robert Roode. And I think that, you know, if TNA really wants to push ahead here, that keeping the belt on Kurt Angle will destroy their company. So that's me. I hope you guys out there have a great night. I'm going to probably try to find this thing in another 2 hours, so we're counting down, man. Thanks a lot for watching. Good night.